Let's roast some more pig to my flow. Yes, the smell alone will get you intoxicated and start you salivating, because you're selling alone if your front lawn, a garage sale, but you don't have a garage in your house. So it's a yard one, but that's not where it's kept a lot. You're gonna piss some tents or something, or get pissed at someone because they come and they trespass, you want them gone. They weren't trespassing, dog. You're welcome, everybody else. Welcome to this party going on. You can have as much punch as you want. Maybe put a little of that stronger stuff. My uncle liked the juice, he's always drunk. Yes, we just gonna say this to you, this bad attitude that we've been festering on. Yes, we gonna get impatient with dog. This patient need another shot of whatever I said, son, in the bar. Maybe this tall, maybe a couple milliliters, that's how they measure it in this type of increment. And now we just gonna put some fucking excrement onto this because the shit smelled good whenever the flies were around. They were a good judge of what's good up your nose, because it could have been the smell that you scratch on the sticker, dog. And now we gonna get scratch a part of your flesh, because I want, and we can make a couple of clones to know how to murder you the best, son. I like that sound when you start to scream and you start to squeal, because your tail would start to curl, your nose would start to get flat like a pig or a pug. Now we're gonna say this as we wicked drunk in this wisdom we got, in this certain thought, because we start off small, but now it's getting enlarged like a tick on some, because it's full of that blood. It's just gonna suck that blood till it pop, and then a bunch of fucking eggs will hop out. Don't feed the gremlins after dark at a certain time, but what time zone was you in? Just remember this, when the sun goes behind the fucking hills, then don't do it anymore. Don't give them that fucking chimichanga and that little rapper, the reflective one. Reflective one. Yes, reflective one. Some bubble man's gonna get it. Guess what's gonna get popped? It's not gonna be a zit, it's gonna be him, cause I'm coming in his direction. Like I got fucking GPS for this. But there's only one road I can really go, and if I fall down it's automatically a hole, and then I'm gonna get killed. I need some fucking rocket boots on my shoes, on my soles. Boom. Get him. Then we'll slide across the rainbow to get a bag of skills. A bag of skills. A bag of skills. Yes, a bag from a dragon or so. This was the skin cells. This was a weird thing to get, dog. Yes, platform some more. Don't fall in that hole because you can't float. You don't have the rocket shoes on your soles. Yes, we're gonna tell you where to go. A couple of tic-tac-toe, a couple scribes, a couple loaves, a couple one of those. With a big paw, with something bro. Was this dinner, was it lunch? Depends on what time it was. Look at the sun once more, but don't stare below. Your fucking sight will be gone. It'll get burnt from out of your cornea, not burnt from your corona, dog. But I suppose if you magnify it like that, your fucking beer will get warm. If you hold it up too long, or it will just feel your body heat, son, coming through the gloves. If you were wearing gloves, it would take more long, because it doesn't only keep you warm, it keeps shit more cold, like an insulation from a foam Dixie cup. Not the red ones, son, those are for the cold ones you sipped up. Yes, there could have been some beer inside of the kick, so let's get the fucking top. Let's tap it, dog. Tap some of this and focus stuff. Tap it so we can bring it up to the surface, son. This was a frog that's gonna sit on this lily pad till he go and do something else. Yes, the bubble man looked like a frog. Yes, was it the green color? Was it the little fins? Was it his gills? What is his breathing apparatus like this? Like he's trying to stop some mustard gas from it coming in through his nose or his mouth, because those are two breathing portals we go. Yes, and now my portal will get big, because it was gonna be coming in this fucking mother shit. Yes, and then there's some other shit, some otherworldly stuff, because he's perfect dark. I thought about using those, but maybe they's too new and they won't let me use them at all. Yes, I feel like I'm usually good when I float. I feel like my snake man was gonna get y'all, dog, get you both. As y'all finding both of your energies were low, then I come out the ceiling right now, like a ceiling fan that just opened up, so it could fucking come down to the location and start to spin. I'm just gonna get with the wicked sharp shit that I said, because it's like a sword when it starts to spin. Yes, I'll keep you sore, I'll give you a bunch of cuts. Paper ones, but we're way more big, and we're with paper at all. No, they metallics. Yes, most robots are made out of metal, son. I've yet to see a plastic one, but that day will come. Yes, you know, because they want them to get it through the airport security. TSA will mess with them as much. So put some of that skin on this shit. I bet the hardest plastic was stronger than the weakest metallics. Yes, and that's a pretty good judge of character, because you can take that snippet and run with it. Go to your local market, tell them to publish it. You can make an entire book where it just said this one page in that fucking hard book novel that you bought. Boom, with big font. Yes, and then I care a lot about this like it's Camelot. And I don't want all my people to be gone. I don't want them dead, buried in the yard. Maybe we should bury them when the tomatoes will grow, because I've seen this where you're gonna play a host but then kill the people who come because you didn't like how they thought. Boom. Yes, this was some radical stuff. This was a fucking radish I picked from off of this vine, because they grow like grapes, dog. Or maybe they grow underground, who fucking knows? You fucking stares at them while they grow. Are they sick or some? Are they got the sickle cell inside of their dome? Are they creepy and they like to just follow you around? Yes, and maybe they hunch, like the hunchback of Notre Dame type stuff. Yes, and the damsel in distress wants to hear some of what I said, because this shit spills off of some of my lips, but not the other ones. I only got one set, dog, that's why I'm a man, not like y'all, because your dicks got chopped when you signed that contract in blood. I seen you, dog, with your fucking rainbow grill. Y'all need to get dead real big. Yes, the first time that fucking talk shit was this, and now my wisdom will get lit like a torch, and then we just begin. Yes, it was some Castlevania stuff. Except we switched out the beat because I felt like that was getting really rancid. It was getting really stuck. It was getting really stuffy in this room, so we popped the windows of some Mega Man, then we start to get down. Yes, we start to dance inside of a dome. We start to say these words and let them come out. This was gonna be a glow. This is gonna be some Shadowgate dough. Yes, when the door is just cracked open. Did you have the key? Was it found above in that little spot where you could look on your hand that can move around on the screen? Yes, and now we just gonna scream like a painting I've seen. I never seen it in real life though, because they were scared I was gonna run off with that fucking picture I saw. Yes. How was this picture drawn? Maybe with paint, maybe you splash it on, maybe you just put some more on that corn, because it could use some to go with everything else. Maybe it could pee off of the shelf. I'd pee off and then pee on some more, and then with them all to start to grow, because the dust all collect, just like the desert in this bitch. Maybe it's a bunch of sand, a bunch of bags of it, like some that will fall on your head if you win the theater, bitch. Because they do that so much. I feel like I duty on y'all. And I didn't mean to, I just had too much lunch. And some of them vegetables in the garden that get plucked like Super Mario. Yes, I'm gonna take out the toad. Was he the cousin or some? Or maybe the bro that's fucking adopted, dog, because they look nothing alike. One was a dinosaur, one was a frog. Yes, I feel like my thoughts were fucking off. They're gonna get y'all thinking about some fiction some more, because non-fiction type stuff is boring as fuck. I don't want to hear what you did when you went to the store. No, tell me some exotic that you only could have thought. Yes, because that could have happened to someone else. I feel like my fucking sanctuary was full, because I'm harboring y'all. Bunch of rum bras and tents, a bunch of soups, a bunch of breads, a bunch of baked oats that I go, little snacks for later on. I put them in the plastic so they don't mold, so no insect will get them, because you know they want this shit. Yes, a bunch of them little sick slaves that tap on the floor, or the table, bitch, with a bunch of cloth on top, the linen ones. I need to get clean because I just saw a spill. Yes, it was an oil spill. It was an oil spill. Some of them Christmas trees get lit for me, and I don't care if it's June or July almost, dog. Yes, some of them Christmas trees get lit for me, and I don't give a fuck if it's June or July almost, dog. Yes. Some of this of what I lament is Castlevania shit all in printed on this. So once you get in bed once again, you're too tired, your eyes will start to close one time. Yes, you're in that state, I think. You almost count down to 10 everything I speak. Yes, it's just gonna be me. I start to speak, start to get pulled by the cope as I walk too quick or some. Was I a hostile? Was I gonna go against yo and your laws? Your laws, dog, they're not my laws at all, because I'm a citizen of the world when I talk. Yes, I just gonna win this for show. When there wasn't a fucking competition, I made one up, and I was the only participant because yo wasn't playing with the rules I made up. Yes, and now we're just gonna make this rule alone. The fucking stretch around the wall. Made the bendy type that could go around your wrist and it was straight, dog. You just give it a snap. I just snap, crackle, pop. The shit that I said, a bunch of rice in a bowl and make it real crisp. Yes, we just gonna hit them again in the head. It's gonna be like practicing or something, because when the bitch get hit, his eyes will start to pop out. They start to roll, they start to cry like we talking about. You can hurt someone with your words way more than the physical stuff. Sometimes when they physically hurt, they like that a lot because that's the type of the slut that they was. So we start to just smack them some more. This is smack down on your soul. Yes, we gonna pick them up and throw them out the ring. If you don't back in 20 seconds, I think that I win. Yes, and now we just gonna wean ourselves off of some of this talk because we wanna make room for the newer stuff. Yes, new and improved. Home improvement, dog. With some of this shit, and then I start to grow. I start to be the pug I'm feeling in my soul, because my loyalty to y'all is more than you'll ever know. More than effing, dog. More effort now, because I feel like I'm putting less effort into this and feel like I'm just running out of breath. I wish I got unlimited shit. How do I upgrade my contract to this, God? Let me know. How many more bucks do I need to spend each month? Yes. Fucking miracles. Yes, Parcheesi, some more pot in my flow. You have any great poupon I could borrow for a ball? Then when I give it back, there'll be less in the bottle. You should have already known. Am I just gonna borrow it to stare at it? Like it's the guy in that screen portrait that I saw in the museum where they wouldn't let me in? Cause they thought I was gonna steal that shit. Come on, like I don't have a painting at my house. That spot's already took. I couldn't replenish it with something else. Like those energy cubes wouldn't work. I need the little energy balls that fill up my shit anytime that I want. Just go and press start. Just go and look at your inventory. What weapon would work against this fucking enemy, dog? Why couldn't you talk things out? Oh, it's too past that. We're gonna fight, we're gonna brawl. Yes, we've already known. We've already known how sick was my flow, and every time that I rip this up like a piece of the coke, like I'm replacing it with some from my warehouse, cause it's way more good. Wow. The waterfall was tall, but not tall enough for some of this Tallahassee stuff. Yes, some of this jungle will just get in tune with some of this flow, cause they look at you and they gonna say this little secret they gonna whisper, dog, as they give the door a knock. They knock it thrice, 3 times, and every time that I talk it's nice. Real nice. Reflections and mirrors, dog. Ba 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 TWA. Ba 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 TWA. Yes, some of the green, some of what you see would be on the frog. You know what I mean? With the legs that were strong, because those are mostly what he's jumping with when he goes along. He doesn't walk, he doesn't stand up with the cane. You're watching cartoons too much. They don't make any good cartoons anymore. They make them serious like CSI. They're gonna serious them more. Yes, like they're listening to Sirius with the dog. Why do you have to pay to listen to fucking radio stations at all? I don't know, you got extra bucks to throw out. Boom. I'm just gonna light your trousers up like you a liar, dog. But you didn't lie to me. I just know that you're gonna lie to me later on. Boom. Get it.